She got.
She gets
Oh, she baby get high.
live.
My baby get high.
Mm.
My baby get high. My baby get high. My baby get high. Toot, 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 toot.
Can you hear it?
No, but I can see a picture. Uh-huh.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Steak Show. This is Bob. It's backwards.
Oh,
There you go.
oh,
Yeah.
oh.
How about that? How about that?
Yes.
How about that? It's backwards. You couldn't hear it though, huh? You
No,
just could see it.
no.
Well, I got to work on that, I guess. Oh,
Yeah.
well.
No, 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 no.
Oh well. We'll be fine.
Yes.
It'll all be. It's all right. You gonna take the next part here, traveling Wilbury guy?
Even when push comes to shove.
Oh wow, that's very Orbison like. Wow.
Thank you.
I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
No, I used to listen to the album a lot. Weeder and the Monkey Man, we're hot up for cash. This band, something stayed up all night smoking cocaine and hash.
Yes. Hey, that's
Something,
right.
something, I'll use it. I don't know. Fuck. You take the rest of them.
I don't know. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Wow. I'm not
When Dylan went electric, I lost interest.
I feel more like Big Bill
I
Brucey.
opened the closet and what did I see? Donna.
Me, I eat dust.
Miles,
Listen to a lot
how
of
you
Gary.
doing
Miles
good?
Tyler here. I've been listening to a lot of Gary Newman lately. So.
Oh, really? Da-na-na-na.
Yeah.
Da-na-na-na.
No, I've been listening to me a lot. Me, I eat dust.
Okay. That's interesting.
I don't know the words. Something I don't want to fade away.
Sounds very good.
But I don't want to fade alone.
Yeah. Okay.
A song made me.
So this weekend, I was Mr. Handyman.
Mr. Handyman.
Mr. Handyman.
You were so handy.
I'm handy. Yeah. Not handsy. Handy.
I bet you were handsy.
Yeah, I went and got a stump grinder.
That was the name of this girl in college I knew, Stump Grinder. And she worked at the local bar.
You know what a stump grinder is? You have any idea what I'm talking about here?
Yeah, it's a thing. It takes care of your stumps.
Yeah, it rips up your stumps.
Yeah, well, yeah, I know that. What the fuck?
Big apparatus that it's got like tank treads and like a big buzzsaw looking thing at the end of it, and it's got hydraulics, and you basically grind away a stump.
If you want to talk about bush hogging next, I'm all for it.
That'll be another story for another day.
Okay, so you're grinding your stump.
Yeah, so I'm like, I'm not a handy person. I'm gonna be honest,
You are.
No, I'm not. It always scares me, and my wife is like, these stumps have got to go. My wife talks like Christopher Walken now. These stumps have got to go. And I
don't remember your wife talking like Christopher Walken.
Bob, go get the stump grinder.
Well, first of all, anyway, I hear no cursing in it, so I know it's not your wife.
That's true.
Because your wife really curses a lot.
She curses more than Christopher Walken. Yeah,
she does.
That's something to be of note there. Yes. Yeah. She is the Uber mob boss Christopher Walken cursor.
Yeah.
So I've tried to do this now for a year and a half. I'm afraid of this thing. I'm worried that I'm going to like take off my foot or something.
Yeah.
Because this is a monster. I mean, this thing rips through trees.
Yeah.
the trees. And so I finally, the other thing is you can rent it for the day at the rental place that's close by me.
Yeah.
But if you can get in the sweet spot, you can rent it for the weekend special, which means you pick it up on Saturday afternoon and you don't have to bring it back till Monday morning.
Oh, that's what you want.
That's what I want, right? Because they want to make money and they're not open on Sunday.
Right.
And and so like I've been trying to get this weekend special for a while and I keep missing. And then a couple of times I got the weekend special and then it's like, it's going to rain, cats and dogs all weekend. And it's like, I'm not going to stand out in the fucking rain with this leg mauler machine, and slip underneath it and then get chewed up. So I canceled, but then I had it set up for this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And then my wife, now I have to get it here. I mean, this thing is a monster.
Yeah.
It literally is like, some kind of, Shriner monstrosity that tears up stumps. And so then my wife's got to take the car, which we have a tow hitch on the minivan. And she has to take the car. And I'm like, I can't, I've got the weekend special. Right?
But honey.
I'm like, but she had to take the car. So I'm like, she's like, just cancel. I'm like, I know, but you've been, hounding me for a year and a half to do this. And I got the weekend special. And, she's like, whatever, you never get anything done. I might as well call you Miles Title. I'm like,
whoa.
Miles. That fucking Miles gets less done than him.
Yeah.
So I call up my buddy and I'm like, dude, can you help me out? I can get the stump grinder back if you can get it to my house on Saturday.
Yeah.
And so he's like,
that sounds more like me. That's more like me. Like, oh.
Yeah, he's really, thinking about this,
the time commitment. Yeah.
Yes. And he's the funny thing. A lot of my friends are just like you in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
They're always horribly inconvenienced when I'm talking to them about something.
Right.
And even though it's not inconvenient, they're just being selfish.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And so I finally go, I'm like, if you can get it here, I'll buy you, I'll buy you a couple of lunches or something. I'll take it back. You just have to drop it off. He's like, okay, well, I'm going to be, north of you on Saturday, pissing around or whatever the hell he's doing.
Oh, Galena. Like,
yeah. Yeah. I'll come down and I'll pick it up and I'll drop it off at your house. Cause he lives south of me. And so then I'm like, okay, sounds good. Meet me at this place at 3:00. Right. I'll be there early. I'll get all the paperwork done. All you got to do is, swing in. We'll throw this fucker on the back of your truck and get going. So I get there. I get all the paperwork done. He's not there. I paid. He texts me finally. I'm on my way. I'm late. Okay.
Oh, this is me.
That is you. Yeah, exactly.
I like this guy. He's just like me. He is me.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of other attributes that you would associate with that he has as well. The
browser history.
Yes, browser history. So then I am stuck there talking to the yard guy, the guy that manages the yard of all the rentals.
Yeah.
He's kind of this, this guy, he's not, he's not doing any calculus or anything, put it that way.
Correct. Yeah, I got it.
So then I'm like, I'm compelled to like entertain this guy for about 20 minutes.
Got your nose. Got your nose.
Yeah, got your nose.
It's you.
No, I'm like, I'm standing there out in the yard, and I'm like, well, give me the once over on this here machine. I'm trying to think of things for him to do to kill time as I'm waiting for my friend to show up late. And he just rips through them. Well, you just pull the choke here, turn this key here. This makes you go forward. This makes you go backward. This makes that thing spin. Move it side to side. You're all good.
What is it, Boomhauer? What the?
Yeah, exactly.
Dang old thing, Hank. Whatever.
Ding dang tree thing.
Ding old thing, Hank.
Now I'm like, okay. And then now I'm like, well, how much gas does this take?
Oh Christ.
I feel like I got to engage this guy while we're waiting, because I feel bad because the timing is so off. You know what I mean? I don't know.
How did you propose to your wife?
Yeah, are you married?
Are you married? You like have nothing to talk about. Like, wow.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, it's like 6 gallons. I'm like, well, how much do he uses? Oh, the last guy used about 3 gallons in it. I don't know what he did. And then he's like looking at it. He's like, looks like he just dug in the mud. It's all muddy.
It's not even cleaned up. It's all filthy, dirty.
It wasn't filthy, but it had some mud caked on it.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like, what? I mean, and so then I walked around the yard with him talking about all the implements.
What does this do? Well, let me tell you all about it.
I have this weird feeling this guy thought I was coming on to him at one point.
Hey, where'd you buy those jeans?
He's like, why is this guy hanging out back here with me, asking me that Bobcat? What's on the front of that Bobcat? You know? And I did ask him if he had a brush hog, and he went and showed me. Oh, it's back here in this container.
You want to see my hog?
And then, of course, I said, how do you work that? And then, how much gas does that use?
Oh, my God. For sure. I would think, like, this guy's into me. Holy cow.
Yeah, I was like, I felt so terrible. This poor guy. I'm like, I was trying to think, what can I talk to him about?
Yeah.
You know, because it's like, he's just standing there with me.
Like, what was the name of your first dog?
Yeah, he's on his way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. I was just like,
what's your favorite color?
Then, so my friend finally arrives, and we're trying to hook him up. And now I got another guy who comes out to help, who is the slightly smarter guy. And then my friend's ball hitch or whatever, it does not want to go on there, even though it's so then we're beating on this thing with a hammer. I know I'm going to hear about this because we're beating it with a hammer to get everything to go on and everything. Oh my gosh. I'm like, I can't, these predicaments. I'm not built for going out into public and engaging with, people.
Right. Yeah. I was going to say, you really,
on a regular basis here, you know what I mean?
You had to be out of your element on this one. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah. And then, I feel like I have to, I was going to, read his palm.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was going to do. I'll tell you, you know how to drive a stick shift? I can teach you.
Rock, paper, scissors. Come on.
Yeah. I'm just like,
trying
to think of all these, and then it all worked out. My friend hooked up, and he brought it home, and I actually didn't hurt myself, which was amazing, because then I bring it home and immediately I start using it, because I've got the weekend special, but I got to get to work.
Well, yeah, get it going. Yeah.
And so I'm digging shit up, and I mean, this thing, if you've never used one and you have something to dig up, it works like a fucking dream. This is a monster that you can unleash in your yard to get rid of stumps.
Yeah.
Now you didn't tell me not to lean out from the side, because I must have got hit in the face at least a dozen times with big chunks of wood, really hard. Like to leave a welt, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You got the face of wood, huh?
Yeah. Thankfully, I had safety goggles on,
Yeah.
and a hat, but I mean, this thing would fling. It's like 100 miles an hour. It's like like a freaking batting cage, flinging wood pieces at your face or your body. I got hit in the nuts. I got hit in the leg.
Oh God.
Yeah. And then from then on, I'm just standing behind it. And so it's less likely to hit me. Unfortunately, I didn't learn that lesson for a little bit. So
yeah.
But then, so I get some work done, and then I actually got a lot of work done. This thing is like amazingly quick in what it does. And it was getting late, and so I put it away and I went inside and, I told my wife, I'm like, hey, I got like, 3/4 of what we wanted to do done tonight.
Right.
And she's like, oh, that's great,
Yeah.
But she's like, who cares? It's not done.
Come with me. Come, get me when you're done. Don't.
Right. You want? What do you want? Fucking medal?
Medal? Want me to kiss your ass?
Yeah. What is this? Participation trophy? And so then the next day, I like, okay, I'm going to finish up, and this is the biggest. Like I did everything else, the smaller stuff, and this is like this monster stump in our yard. And it's been there the whole time we've lived here, and it's like not a small, like at the ground kind of stump. This thing is like 2 foot high or something. I probably shouldn't have done this, but I'm like grinding the shit out of this thing all the way into the ground. And I get ready to go out to do that, and my wife's like, are you going to be okay? I'm really tired. This thing shakes you. I mean, it shakes you to the core. All this you have to hold on to these buttons or else it doesn't spin, and this machine just shakes the shit out of you.
Your moves must have been jiggling.
Yeah. Watch it jiggle. So cool and fruity. So I'm like, she's like, well, do you want me to come out and help you? Like, no. I go, well, just check on me.
You want me to come out and yell at you?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want, yeah.
You want me to hold up your panties? So I'm like, no, but just check on me because, I mean, I'm really worn out from yesterday doing all this, and now I'm going to go into it again here.
I mean, you're so old, Jesus.
Yeah, I know, and I'm old and everything, and so, yeah.
You're like 75 years old or something.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I feel like most days. So then I am working on it. I never see, it comes out. And I never see her because I'm kind of focused. I don't want to get hit in the face anymore, so I'm kind of paying attention to what I'm doing.
She's waving through the window. Hi.
No. So I come in and I'm like, you never checked on me. I could be dead out there,
Oh.
And she's like, oh no. And then she's like, got the window open. I was watching you.
It
was like a 70s mom with the kitchen, at the dishes,
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm watching you.
No, you would have died out there.
Yeah. So anyway, I finally got it all done, and I'm like, look, I got it all. I'm like a kid. Look, I got it all done. Look at that. Yeah, about fucking time. Year and a half.
I'm a big kid now.
Yeah. So anyway, no, she was somewhat grateful, but not as grateful as I wanted her to be. So
not over the top, like, oh my goodness.
No coming outside to bring me lemonade and wipe off my sweaty head.
You're my big man working.
Yeah, none of that. I fixed my own lunch.
Hey, the yard guy called, said he's open for lunch if he says you two really hit it off, I guess, or something.
Yeah, the rental guy, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna go get a frosty one.
We're gonna go share an orange.
Yeah, share an orange. So yeah, that was my stump grinding experience over the weekend. I took it back this morning. Have you ever driven with a trailer on the back of a vehicle?
No, never happened.
It is the scariest fucking thing in the world. I was driving. I hooked it all up. It's rated to do this. It's not like I'm, testing the limits of anything. And we have all of the proper wiring and gear and everything for this, but it made the worst noises as I was going. I didn't even get over 25 miles an hour.
Yeah.
because this thing was lurching and squeaking, and it felt like it was keeping me from going forward half the time. Like it was
Yeah.
dragging a screaming child through Walmart. I'm like, I got my wife texts me, "You get it retiring?" Because she had to go do something, and I'm like, "Yes, but I don't ever want to really do this anymore. I don't want to drive the trailer."
Are you there yet?
Yeah. What are you doing, you lazy bastard?
I just left 5 minutes ago. How the fuck can I be?
Yeah, it took me forever. It took about 10 or 15 minutes to get this place. It probably took me at least 35 minutes. And everybody was passing me and flipping me off. It was a whole thing.
I'm on I-55, man. Come on, give me a break.
Nah, I was all back roads. It was 25 miles an hour the whole way.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Jerks like you ruin it for everyone else.
I know. I'm like farm implement, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
So what's going on with you? Anything?
So, yeah, I was grinding stuff.
I'm a man of sorts.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're a man.
Yeah. Yep.
You're a man. You're a man. No, I had I went.
Spell M-A-N. Go ahead. Sorry.
I went to the suburbs. This weekend, and it was
sunshine.
It was a surprise birthday party for my nephew, so we went there.
Is this the one that you were supposed to play Enforcer with?
No, this is actually my blood nephew. This is not my nephew-in-law.
Oh, okay, not your nephew-in-law or whatever.
This is the one when he was little, he knew like where all the porn sites were and stuff.
Yes,
Yeah.
You got who was really This kid, you talk about growing up in the internet age.
Yeah.
That kid did, yeah.
And I had nothing to do with that either. So if anyone's thinking that, I didn't have anything to. No, I know.
No,
there ain't no well. There ain't no.
Show your uncle what you're looking at, or tell me how to do this.
No, I didn't even have a computer. The kid had a computer before I did.
That's what I'm saying. You were like, let me look first to make sure it's okay.
What's this magical box? What is it?
Yeah, you're like Pam Anderson, Tommy Lee.
What?
I got to see that. Show me that, kid.
Play that again.
You shouldn't be looking at this stuff.
That's a GIF. And anyways, it was a nice little family reunion there. And
is he? I guess he's not in prison or anything.
No.
Oh, good.
No,
wasn't sure. No, just checking.
And like I had one of my sisters was there. I love that rock.
I love that rock. Yeah.
And of course, your favorite, my brother, was there.
Oh, the one who doesn't know who he's related to. Yes.
Yeah. And he has this joke that I don't know why he's obsessed with this joke. Like, hey, do you blow bubbles? Oh, you do? Well, Bubbles just called. He's downstairs.
That sounds like a joke you would tell.
Well, yeah, once. Okay, yeah, this is like the whole weekend. I'm like, I knew he was just gonna tell it the whole weekend. I'm like, I actually bought him like those little thing of bubbles, like little,
Oh yeah. So
I go, here, knock yourself out, because I know you love this joke, and you can go up to people.
Yeah, you blow bubbles. Yeah.
I mean, when you're done with the adults, go up to kids and tell that joke. I don't know.
Yeah, hey, that's your magic wand.
Yeah. So he ran with it. Like, okay, I unleashed him.
Miles, you are my brother. We are from the same loins.
Yeah, I think.
Well, you were kind of late, so.
I mean, I definitely look like my family, but he doesn't. I'm just saying. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just saying. I don't think he.
Does he look like maybe a family friend, perhaps?
I don't know. Well, he is. It was speculated because he coincidentally has the name of a family friend.
Oh, really?
Which is also my grandpa's name. But
was his middle name Bastard?
Bastard, illegit.
My name is Leroy Bastard.
Illage.
Yeah.
We call him Millage. Yeah. No, the whole weekend, and my sister was there, and she was sitting with her kids, and she's got a lot of gingers, in her family,
Yeah. Oh, really?
and
That's a weird
and
comment.
like yeah, so my brother's like granddaughter comes up. She's like, "Oh, those kids are making fun of me." And I go, "Just call them a bunch of gingers." And I go over there and just tell them. These like
Yeah.
grown ass adults, So she goes over there and tells them. All of a sudden, I've got like my sister shoot me like the dirtiest look, like you fucker.
You ginger
You
bastard.
Yeah, they're like all of them are looking at me, like, shooting me a look like, "Wow, that's
Really?
pretty low.
Oh,
That's pretty
his
low, man."
did his daughter, like, said just like himself, never let it go? "You're
Mm,
ginger, you're ginger."
yeah, nah, it's his little granddaughter, yeah, she's little
Mm,
kid, but
okay.
and then, what else? This is just the highlights of the week. I won't go on the whole weekend, but,
Might
so
as well.
I'm talking to my sister, and she's like, "Yeah, mom, wasn't feeling good, so she didn't come." I said, "Okay, that's fine,"
Mm.
but I guess at one point she, was with another sister of mine, the one with the stolen handicap placard, and,
Oh gosh, yes, okay.
my mom was complaining of, like, a sore jaw, kind of, like, rubbing her jaw. It's like,
Mm.
"Ow, oh, ow." So, my sister who loves The Rock, she's like, "Well, you know what causes that, mom? Too much oral sex."
You you're making fun of your mother's TMJ and telling her she's giving too many blowjobs?
No, not me. My sister said this, not me. I would never in a million years make this joke.
Okay, well,
'Cause
I
'cause
guess
people,
it's been a
people are
little
like,
bit
"Miles, yeah,
too physical, yeah.
Miles, you crazy." I go, "No, no, no. You gotta know the people I lived with, man.
Mhm.
How do you think I got this way?" This didn't wake up one day crazy. I mean, I just thought that
Nice.
was like the dirtiest joke, and I guess they both just laughed their asses off. My mom was all like, "That's not funny." Oh my god.
Always fun to laugh about mom and oral sex.
Yeah, making oral sex jokes, about my
Yeah,
mom.
for a
That's that.
90-year-old woman, holy moly.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, "Oh my, really? Wow,
Yeah. Oh my
wow." I'm
god.
like, "You didn't do that." "Yes, I did." I'm like, "God, that's so horrible."
Here's some dental dams.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it was horrible.
That's
And,
lovely. It's a lovely family reunion you got there.
let me see here, this
You're
is the
a bunch
last.
of ginger whores.
So, let me see, we were blowing bubbles, we're making fun of gingers, what
Uh-huh.
else here?
Yeah,
Oral
equal
sex
opportunity
jokes,
there. Yeah.
and then, the last part of the story was, we'd kinda gathered in a hotel, and, one of the gingers wanted to go out to eat with his family. He's like, "Well,
Mhm.
hey, Uncle Miles, you can come along if you want."
Yeah. Are you like, "You buying?"
No, I knew he wasn't buying, man. He's got, like, he's got a ton of kids. He's like,
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, apparently he's keeping it out of somebody's mouth.
Yeah, yeah, yes, he is. Yes, he is. He is. And he goes, "Well, we'll go to this
Wife's jaw
Mexican
don't hurt,
place."
but she walks funny.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But arm hair. And, he goes, we'll go to this Mexican place next door." I'm like, "Oh, okay, alright."
Okay, yeah, Mexican's good. It look
And
like
we
a
go in
Chili's?
there. Huh?
Did it look like a Chili's?
No. No, 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 no. And we like, the whole staff is, like, wearing suits and, like, these little black cocktail dresses. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
"Uh-oh." I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm like, "We are way underdressed for this place. I can see it already." Like, this is not in Uncle Miles's budget, I can tell you already,
Oh,
No.
man. Uncle Miles
Yeah.
is buying.
No, we're like, "Fuck this," so we're like, "Let's keep walking to the cheapest part of town."
Oh, okay. Let's go over to that taco truck.
Yeah, right, let's go at least where, the food starts at $12, instead of,
Yeah, really.
25. And, we kinda went to, like, this burger joint or something, but it was a little bit upscale, but, and it was busy, and so
It
there's,
was
like,
Red
8 of us.
Robin. It was
It was
Red
Red
Robin.
Robin. We're Steak and Shake. Yeah.
Yeah.
And, no, there's about 8 of us sitting around a table, very busy, and, we had a good time, and my brother shows up late, and he's got a couple little granddaughters there. He
Mhm.
had to sit, like, on the other side of the room because there was, like, no room, and
Yeah.
he was cool with it. He's like, "Oh, it's alright, don't worry about it." Like, and,
Yeah, we don't wanna hear your bubbles joke anymore, buddy.
yeah, like, "Bubbles, you sit over there," right?
Yeah.
And, so anyway, We were done way before he was, obviously, but I said to my Ginger, I go, hey Ginger, come here.
Hey
I go,
Ginger. Hey Ginger.
let's pay for the bill, but then let's gather up like the customer copies of the bill
Uh-huh.
and put it in the portfolio and have the waitress bring it over to him and tell him that he is
Oh,
to pay for ours.
yeah, we're leaving.
Yeah. And at first the waitress is like, well, I don't
I don't know. He's got a
know.
thing of bubbles over there.
I know he's making that joke about bubbles and stuff. But she brings it over there, and I could see him looking like very seriously at her, like what the F are you telling me? Like, what?
What do you mean?
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
very,
gain
very
$50 at
concerned.
this greasy burger place.
Yeah, very concerned because we just stuck him with I don't know how much money it'd been, but probably
Yeah. We all got shakes.
yummy. And he looks over at us, and then we start waving and laughing, like thank you. Like, he's like, then he picks up like, oh, you.
Oh, okay, yeah. And then he
Yeah,
dined and dashed.
yeah, yeah. No, that was funny because just the look on his face was like, what?
What?
Huh?
Hmm?
No, I was like, shit, we
Guy.
really should have done it. Now that I think about it, man, we really should.
We really should have done it.
We should have just like
Good-
snuck out
good
and been
man.
like, here you go.
You're nice. We should have
You'd
done
be
it.
like, hey, man, that's not cool, man.
Hey,
Hey,
that's my bingo money.
get your hands off of Bubbles.
I got these books.
So, yeah. So just a kooky weekend. Yes, a kooky
By
weekend.
all. Very kooky.
Very kooky. Yes.
Yeah, you were
kooky.
traumatizing your siblings, and they were traumatizing you, and
More so the other way. Yeah, me. Yes.
and I was traumatizing nature.
Okay.